Welcome back sa Pinoy Turo, kung saan matututo ka ng mabilis, malinaw at wala nang pasikot-sikot. At para sa video natin ngayon, ang ating topic ay is versus are. Ano ba ang pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Pero bago ang lahat, huwag po natin kalimutan ang mag-subscribe sa ating channel. Simulan na tayo. When deciding whether to use is or are, look at whether the noun is plural or singular. If the noun is singular, use is. If it is plural or there is more than one noun, use are. Examples: the boy is eating all of his food. Next, the boys are eating all of their food. Now, alam natin na natutunan natin before na ginagamit ang is and are if ang subject ay singular for is and kung ang subject ay plural, are naman ang gagamitin. So let's say for example, sentence number 1. Example natin dito, the boy is eating all of his food. Alin ba dyan ang subject? Yes, correct. The boy or yung boy ang subject. Ang boy ay singular. Pag sinabi nating singular, single lang siya or isa lang, only one. So kaya ang ginamit natin dito is the boy dahil isa lang ang boy. Sa second example naman, ang ginamit ay yung boys with S. Plural form na siya. So pag plural, alam natin na pag sinabi natin plural, more than one. Kaya ang ginamit natin dyan ay are. So in general, ang rule ay if the subject is singular, ang gagamitin ay is. Kung ang subject mo naman ay plural, ang gagamitin naman ay are. Next. So we have here some more examples. This one, Joey is eating chips. So dahil si Joey ay isa lang, is ang ginamit natin. Or pwede din naman kung the boy, singular, is ang gagamitin. So ang pinakaiba lang nila, dito very specific ang name, Joey, proper noun. Dito naman sa kabila, sa sumunod, boy. So common noun naman siya. So either way, kahit basta as long as singular, ang gagamitin natin ay is. Dito naman sa dalawang susunod pa. Ronnie, Shane, Anne, and Lenny are eating their food. So kung papansin nyo, more than one obviously dahil si Ronnie, we have Shane, we have Anne, and Lenny. So there are 4. So we have 4 people involved sa sentence natin. So we have Ronnie, again, Shane, Anne, and Lenny. So definitely plural kasi more than one, di ba? So kaya ang ginamit natin ay are. So dahil naging specific tayo, 4 na pangalan na binanggit natin. Whereas dito sa kabila, the kids are eating their food. Ginamit lang natin na yung kids, which we all know in plural form, a common noun. Ang kanyang singular form ay kid. So ang kanyang plural form ay kids. Alright, so plural siya in that case. So kaya ang ginamit natin ay are. Maliwanag tayo doon. Next. Okay. In the case naman ng paggamit ng is and are with collective nouns. Pero bago ang lahat, ano ba ang collective nouns? Let's read the definition. A collective noun refers to a group of people or things that is treated as a single entity in speech. Example, the word family. Family is a collective noun. A family is made up of multiple people, but the word itself is singular in form. So remember, in American English, collective nouns take is. In British English, collective nouns can either take is or are. So, doon na lang tayo sa general rule na kapag collective nouns ang involved, is ang gagamitin natin. So, ano-ano ba yung examples ng collective nouns? We have family. So, usually one word, pero ang ibig sabihin niya, maraming part nun. So, tinawag natin siyang collective dahil even though isang word lang siya, alam natin na ang bumubuo sa noun na yun ay hindi lang iisa. More than one sila, gaya nga ng family. May father, may mother, and may children. Di ba? So, aside from that, ano pa? We have example here, audience. And then couple. Alright? So, faculty. Faculty is like a group of teachers. Or maybe a team, di ba? Like a team of volleyball players, a team of basketball players. So, ang isang team naman, madami yan, madami bumubuong members, di ba? So, parang ganon. So, yung mga nouns na collective is ang gagamitin natin. So, although binanggit dito na pag American English is ang gagamitin, kapag British English, usually either is or are. Tingnan naman natin itong mga examples. The family is going on a trip. Family, considered single entity, kaya is lang. Audience, even though marami siya, is pa rin gagamitin natin kasi considered yung group as one entity lang. A couple, so the couple rather is moving to a new house. Couple, alam natin na hindi lang isa yan. Dalawa sila, di ba? So couple means multiple people. So, hindi lang isa. So, is pa rin dahil considered siya in speech as single entity. Isa lang. So, collective noun is. Malinaw tayo doon? Next. Is and are with mass nouns. Ano naman yung mass nouns? Mass nouns, also called non-count nouns, are similar to collective nouns. They refer to things that can't really be counted. Sugar and water are mass nouns. Mass nouns take is in both American and British English. So madali lang naman pag sinabi nating mass nouns, yung impossible to count, mga bagay o mga pangalan, mga nouns, wherein mahirap bilangin or hindi nabibilang. So like sugar, diba, alam natin na sugar is in powder form. So mahirap siyang bilangin. So, consider siya as mass noun. Same with coffee. So, anything na liquid in form like water. Alright, even milk. Yan. So, considered yung mga words na yun as mass noun. In this case, in both American and British English, ang gagamitin natin ay is. So, for example, sugar is made from sugar canes. So, is. So, alam natin ang sugar ay maramihan. Okay, water also is, pudding also is. Alright. Next, is and are with collecting phrases. So collecting phrases like a number of, this one, or a pair of. So mga phrase sila, group of words. Okay. Can make it hard to choose between is and are. Which verb do you use when you're talking about a number of people? On one hand, number is singular, which calls for is. True, when you say number, singular siya, di ba? Okay? But people is plural, which calls for are. So, nakakalito. Like for example, a number of people. So, ano ba gagamitin pag a number of people? So, a number of people are or is. Kasi pag sinabi daw nating number, singular, so dapat is. Pero nandun yung word ng people. And yung word na people means are. Diba? Alam natin people. Ang word na people ay plural. Typically, it's best to use are with a number of. So in the case ng a number of, para sa collecting phrases, are ang gagamitin natin. For example, a number of students, a number of participants, a number of teachers, like that. Alright, or number of people are waiting outside the municipal hall. So, are ang gagamitin. Okay, so wag malilito. Now, to continue with, so other collecting phrases like group of can take is when you're emphasizing the group. Example, that group of students is surely distracting. So, kung gusto natin na mag-focus doon sa isang group, alright, na tinutukoy natin, we can use is. Alright, because we just want to emphasize na sila yon. So in the case naman ng group of, I would suggest na is ang gagamitin nyo sa kanya. Bakit? You're giving emphasis to them as one group, right? So is ang gagamitin mo. But they can also take are, in which case, when you're emphasizing the individuals. A bunch of my friends are going to different schools next semester. In this case, bunch of yung ginamit natin, di ba? Pero ang focus ng sentence or emphasis ng sentence ay even though sinabi natin sila as a group, collecting phrases, di ba? So, a bunch of. Grupo siya na binabanggit natin yung a bunch of my friends. But then, yung ibig sabihin kasi ng sentence natin ay, ang tinutukoy natin ay lilipat sila. They will be transferring to another schools. Like, each one of them in different schools. So, kung doon ang focus ng sentence natin, in that case, we can use are. Okay? Now, when you're talking about pairs, you're usually treating two items as a unit. So, it's common to use is. Yeah, that's true. Kung yung mga bagay na in pairs. Like for example, this good pair of shoes is given to me by my mom. Good pair. So, ang isang pair ay one unit. So, is ang gagamitin natin sa kanya. Ano po ba yung mga bagay na in pairs? Like for example, pair of pants, pair of scissors, okay, so on and so. So, malinaw tayo doon. And lastly, to sum it up, we use is with singular subjects and are with plural subjects. Tandaan yun. So, for collective nouns, usually, ang gagamitin natin ay is. Ano ba yung collective nouns? Like family, audience, team. Yan, mga collective nouns yan. Sa animals, meron din yung flock, herd. Sa fish, school. Yeah. You can use are if you need to emphasize the individuals who belong to that group. So, gaya na in-explain natin kanina. And then phrases like a number of usually take a plural verb. Especially dun sa case ng a number of, ang gagamitin natin sa kanya ay are. So, huwag tayong malilito. So, yun lang. Sana may natutuhan tayo. Thank you very much.